What's going on YouTube, ZfreeZone here, and today we're going to have a look at the 7 circle. We have a mega base on the 7 circle. We've got fence foundation stacking, we've got the ceiling stacking, we've got the heat stroke, and we've got the definitely different rooms for different crafting tables. So if you've seen my other videos, this is pretty much everything in one. This server will be getting wiped in like a week, so if you guys want to start up on a nice fresh server, this definitely be something to look at. It is a 7 circle on PS4. But yeah, because it's getting wiped, I thought I'll take you through and show you exactly what we got going here. So we're going to start on the den side, and if you guys don't know where this place is, it is right over here. You can see we've got all the shrines set up. We've got a couple of dribble stars, we've got a set. But yeah, we've got quite a few shrines up here. That is the map of this place at the moment. So yeah, give you a good idea of this place. It's got a few shrines on it. The gods are active on this server. So let's jump right in. But that's where we are on the map. The den is over there. I have got all my weapons that I make on me at the moment. So if we have a look here, we've got the Elk's Touch, Dragon Pike, the Claws, Blade of 7 Winds, the Doom Hammer, and Blade of Adventure. Which I don't use too much, but it's always good to that big hit when people aren't really paying attention. And I usually have the Venom Infused Daggers on me, which I do not at the moment. But let's go in this entrance, and as you can see as I'm going in, the fence stacking is pretty insane in this building, but this is what you can accomplish over time. So you can see there's all the fence stacking there. But yeah, it's definitely something, you're seeing all my videos, I've pretty much done little tutorials on it, but this is everything put together, so I hope you guys enjoy this. But this is going to take us a little bit to get through these doors. But yeah, I really want to show you guys inside. We do have a map room inside as well. We did have an animal pen, but we kind of got rid of the animal pen because we didn't need it anymore. And we got more of a kill zone. So this is where the gates start. As you can see right here, this is the actual entrance. So all those other doors was just the beginning. And now we got all the gates to open up. To fill up each side of this, it's about 4,000 fence foundations for each side. So it's like 8,000 all up. So there is a lot of fence stacking that's involved in getting these doors done. Let's see, we're glitching out for them a little bit there, so we'll move to the side. It's just like anything, sometimes you fall through the ceilings, you just got to relog, it fixes that problem. But as you can see, we're in here at the moment. We have got the arches at the top there, all the way around, there's arches, and the heat stroke is right around there as well. So if we go to the side over here, you'll see a lot of this heat stroke in the base because it is quite prominent. So we're getting very hot, extremely hot, and there's your heat stroke. So now we can't climb. But that's what this one's all about. Heat stroke is quite insane. As you can see, we've got another stair glitch there. Now there's a lot going on in this base. You can reset it and it will fix that problem. As you can see down there, we've got a set shrine ready to go, all sealed up. We've got our map room here, and then this is the entrance to the upstairs. So we just hit that elevator, elevator comes down. When we are offline, this elevator will be pulled up. At the moment the server is no offline rating, but it's all going to change and it's going to be offline rating and raid time, so it's going to be quite a different server than we're used to, so we'll see how that goes. But if you like this build and you want this spot, feel free to come over like next week and try and take this spot. I'm not too sure if we'll be taking this spot or not, but we are up here at the moment. So as you can see on this side, you got all the rooms, all the players' rooms along this side. Now, so if you open up this one here, I'm just gonna relog because this falling through the walls and all that is just not on. Be right back. Alright, so we've relogged and we can actually step on these steps now. It's just a little quick log, it's just a PlayStation glitch I guess, I haven't really seen it on the computer yet. But in here, this is my room here, the personal dancer. And if you go through these chests, you get a rough idea what I've been collecting. But these are just pretty much a grab and go chests. Grab anything I need to get back out and fight. As you can see, there's a couple of Yarg touches around. That's one of my favourite weapons. There's some more clothes. Some more clothes in this one. As you can see, as I'm doing this, I am dying of the heat stroke, so the rooms aren't really for you to pass out in because you won't last very long. There's some more there, some fit-ins and that. That's the dancer there. She's got a black blade on her, so she's kicking. Over here, some more armor setups with some more thralls. Some of these thralls you can't get in the game. We're lucky enough to, one day the game was letting you knock them out, and we got to get a couple, so it's nice. But the server reset would be good for that as well. Get rid of most of those. As you can see here, it's most of my fit-ins and poison and that. Grab and run. Got some claws here. And yeah, all the good stuff really. So a lot of weapons, a lot of armor. Just stuff for me to grab and run out with. More weapons there, as you can see, quite a lot. Lion Bastard, and it's the old Lion Bastard too, with a lot of damage. They've changed those up, so I've got a couple of the old ones, which is nice. There you can see heaps of blades as well. As you can see, we're nearly done. Hopefully we can get through these last boxes here. There's my poison daggers, which I do like some poison daggers. Some more clothes right there. And your love top and some tools. In this one, I'm pretty sure we had that mask that helps you repair, that one there. You always need that guy. So we're going to run out now back into the middle. And right here is the logout room. So this is where you log out. You don't log out into the rooms. You log out in here. Because in here it's safe from the heat stroke. So we can heal up. It's pretty much anywhere in the middle of this base is safe from the heat stroke. So if we run around here, all this area is pretty good from the heat stroke. And I don't know if I mentioned when we were coming up, but this is ceiling stacked as well. So if we come over here and have a look down, once we get this elevator back down, you can see here we've got the ceiling stacks. So we've got 4 levels of ceiling stacks, and I mentioned before this elevator will be picked up, so it's a lot harder to come up here. And if you have the God bubble up, which we have a Yarg pit up here too, and as you can see down the bottom, the protection coin is ready to go. So if we get a God attack or people inside the base shooting arrows at the roof, we can pop that, and you can't shoot arrows through the God bubble. So that is that one. We'll continue with these rooms. I won't go through too much, but we'll just show you each individual rooms, how they've wanted to set it up, I guess you could say. There's quite a nice one there. This is not a bad one. It's got the torches to cool back down because he's too hot. With the torches, they're good, but they are quite laggy as well. They lag the base out a bit. Come in here. It's quite a nice little bedroom there going. This is another bedroom here. All these guys have got the fancy beds going. I've got this shitty ass bed, but it does the job. The thrall always blocks away in these doors, so you have to run to the back, get him to move and go back out. Most of the doors are big enough for the thralls to get out of your way. So here someone's doing some weird stuff in here. Not too sure what's going on there, but it is what it is. And we have a bedroom down here as well. So there are your bedrooms. We're going to go over to the kitchen, show show you a bit of these crafting rooms. So on this side of the house, on the opposite side to the bedrooms, is all your crafting. So if we have a look in here, there's your kitchen there. Everything you need for the kitchen. We've got plenty of fridges around here just to preserve everything. And once again, the thrall's going to block me, isn't he? There he goes. So we've got all the fridges there. And we also have some fridges under this other side over here. These are mainly for the Jebel Sarg shrines. As you can see, heaps of blood there and a few animals and that. But on this side is the armor's bench, so it's opposite to the kitchen, which is right over the other side. So as you can see in the armor's bench, we've got everything going in here. Everything you may need to make some armor should be in here. Now I have been smashing out quite a bit of armour lately, so we've got quite a bit of hardened leather there, and you can see all this armour is sitting there ready to go. That is the armour used just as pretty much for the wars and that, just to grab and run. Exposable armour. So that's the kitchen and the armour's bench, and then inside this room here is all the benches. So if we come in here, we'll go from bench to bench. So we've got the tanners in over here. There's your other tanner. We've got the blacksmiths in here. We've got the purge blacksmith in this guy. We've got plenty of steel reinforcements, and that's not the only box that we have of steel reinforcements. There is another place with many steel reinforcements, but you can get a rough idea of what these boxes hold. Was a star metal box, I believe. Nope, that was in storage. So once again wants to block my way. But as you can see over here, we've got all the furnaces and kilns going. We all have the doors, we can close them up. Up here we have the carpenters, dryers, all that good stuff going there. We should be making, yeah, we've got the shaped wood, and we'll be making insulated wood out of there. Now come down here and have a look at these cauldrons down here. So these are our cauldrons. We've got the grinders up the top. The cauldrons have got a lot of stuff in them at the moment, but they're usually just here for the still fire. So look at these boxes there. We've got the witch doctor there, which is the black and white dye. Over here we've got some still fire going, which is usually a lot more full than this. We've been making a lot of bombs, I guess you could say. You can see all this stuff here. These empty boxes are usually full of still fire, but I just said we'll put them mostly into bombs. But that is the crafting area that we have all set up. If we come out here, we have a storage area, and we've got like a little farm underneath it. So that's where our little garden is. There's preserved boxes. Let's buff up while we're here. We've got plenty of buff fish because they're easy to get, just a lot easier really all around. I think we need that one. And it's not going to show the buffs on the side of the screen. That's another glitch I've been seeing that happens. But if we come over to stats, we can see on the side that affects all the buffs are actually there. Alright, so this is the storage room up here. This is where most of the good stuff is. So as you can see over here, we've got random weapons that people can grab and run out with. Looks like this is the tools. Over here is the armor. So this is the war armor. So we are set up with hundreds and hundreds of sets of armor. Like there's usually so much armor that we kick here. All the armor is from raid. This is the armor we make. And as you can see, we've got a few sets of that. Just so we can keep going outside. We don't have to be restricted by not having armor. We want to have armor constantly. That's the armour there. We are a bit short on that, but as you see in the armour's bench, I was making more. Over here is your thralls. So believe it or not, but most of these, pretty much all of these are archpriests. So we've got a nice big box there of archpriests. Over here there's some named thralls. One by itself, I don't know why there's one by itself. But all these are named bench thralls as well. Quite a bit down there. These are all our fighters that are in a box ready to come out, because with the restrictions of not having that many down, we have to watch out for that. As you can see, I'm getting heat stroke at the moment, so we're going to go back to the centre of the room and heal up. With the heat stroke, this is how it has to be done. We have to keep healing. We can only spend a certain amount of time on the side of the base here. So we'll build back up there, and we'll go back in. Right, so this wall here, we have got a few busts, a few weapons here. Some oils, all that good stuff. There's some buffs there. Arrows, probably like mostly explosive, healing, poison, smoke. Some pre-made bombs, which you don't usually have too many pre-made bombs. There's some jars and tar. Some more arrows there. More pre-made bombs there. And we've got more pre-made bombs here. We've got a lot of pre-made bombs. There's our little dragon powder collection. It may seem like a lot, but it's actually not a lot. We usually sit on 4,000, so that's a bit short these days. But that's alright. With the server wipe, we kind of like calm down a bit. So it's just building materials over here. As you can see, different kind of building mats. Anything really we need to repair. Another mat room in there just in case. There's our tread box. More buffs there. There's more building mats. As you can see, we've pretty much got plenty of everything that we need. Just going through this. In the middle of the floor, it's a bit more of a dump zone. So if we do a raid or something like that, we put all the stuff here, but 100 fragments just in that box sitting around. Witch Doctor Mask, we've got a few of those, we've got buffs. Nothing too exciting in there. Just trying to get through this before we have the timer up. But as you can see, it's just a bit more of a dump box area. Put all the random stuff in. A lot of people despawn this stuff, and so do we, but it is good to jump on people's heads with it. These boxes here are more random stuff, really. All needs to be sorted. But yeah, I think I've shown you everything in this base I can. So now we need to just run out the other side. But yeah, we'll go down and have a look at the roof tile stacking again. And then the fence stacking on the other side. As I was saying before, it's 4,000 for each side for the fence stacking. So you can imagine trying to put all those down. It's really 8,000 all up. Trying to put all that down can take quite a long time. But it's definitely doable. I've done it on this server and done it on a couple of servers. There's official with it stacked out. So it's all possible. More buff fish here. Buff fish seem to be everywhere. There's a little kit down here, someone's left. We'll grab some water out of the well. But yeah, have a quick look at this set shrine. I'm pretty sure it's ready to go. Yeah, 520 zil. All we need to do is craft God. So we're good there. Got a few horses, like we pulled the stables out when the new update came out. There is enough room in here for an animal pen, which we had at one stage, I think I mentioned. So if we have a look here, we are going the right way. This is the north side of the base. So towards New Asgard and all that kind of stuff. So let's get through these doors here. And looks like it's a bit dark outside at the moment too. So we'll take a quick run out and have a look around. But as you can see, these doors seem to go on for ages. And even them closing was always a good sight. Seeing all the hard work that you put in to make the fence stacking and then all the doors closing. Definitely cool. Alright, so let's get through the rest of the doors here. It's definitely not easy to get out of this place. That's why we've got the map room, so we have to go out and in. It's pretty much just map out and then go for the doors to get in. But there is a lot of texture here. So as you see, we had this full of animals at one stage. I think someone came in and poisoned them all, which is bound to happen. But this place is just one big box with ceilings in that, just so we could have a few different shrines in that in here and hold a few more creatures. But if we come out here and turn around and have a look, you can get an idea of how many shrines we've got in the place. Looks a bit like a disco up here. And then over here we also have another platform. This platform is pretty much for whatever extra things we need up there. Right, so it takes a while for the elevator to come down, as you can see, and this ride up is, even the ride up is going to be quite a long time. But let's start going up and I'll tell you about a few of the other things. This tower over here, we had a trebuchet wall with that hill over there. Someone built a trebuchet over there and the trebuchet was going back and forward. So that was a good little spot for us to set up a treb. Over there is just a little bit of land claim. As we come up here, you can get a better picture of the roof tiles here. These intersections, apparently you can place bombs on them, but before you couldn't, so they were kind of worth it then. Now I wouldn't say so much. But you can see the Jebel Sags. We've got 3 Jebel Sags on the roof there, all ready to go, all tiered up. And up here, as you can see, there's a trap elevator, like normal. That rhino's been up there since we had the treb fight. The treb fight went on for like 3-4 days. It was really pointless, to be honest. Trebbing this base, all he could do is damage the box on the outside, and that was about it. It's not really a base you want to sit there and treb. Eventually he tried to blow his way in, got in, and we killed him off, but well, it was a good little fight in between. So as you can see up here, we've got 2 Villapanes, another Jebel Sag, just to make sure. But plenty of room we had up here just to put up what we wanted. Up here also we had this little diamond box that I built on that pillar down there, and that diamond box responds with this side. It's pretty much empty, but it's just a good little feature, good little thing to look at. So we'll go down in here. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a little box. Guess we could store stuff in here and all that good stuff, but that is pretty much my build on the 7th Circle. That's the main base anyway. As I was saying, 7th Circle on the PlayStation is going to get wiped in probably a week's time, so there is a community page on PlayStation you can look up, 7th Circle, and it will tell you when the date is. It hasn't been announced yet, but it is coming along. So it'd be nice and interesting to have a fresh wipe on this server, new rule set. It's going to be a lot different. But yeah, I hope you guys can join us then. We have got the jump down here, so let's see how we go. I haven't done this for a while now. But there's the house in its full glory. Pretty nice, hasn't fully rendered in. But this is the full jump. Now you got to land pretty much right there, and you're good. But yeah, that's the place, that's the fence stacking, that's the ceiling stacking, that's the heat stroke, that's the room sets in different areas all doored off. So I hope you get a good sense of what a nice big alpha base will look like. I hope that this helps in your building adventures in Conan Exile. But yeah, I'm ZfreeZone, and I hope you like this little tutorial. And if any of you out there have a nice alpha base you want to show me, you can invite me into the clan, and I'll do a little video on that too. You can show me your way through the base, show me why you built these things. It's always good to see someone else's ideas and yeah, see what the reasoning was for building the base that you have, and I'll be really interested in that. So if anyone out there wants to give me a tour, feel free to hook me up. There's a Discord link in the top banner on YouTube, so make sure you join that. I do post my PlayStation ID and Steam ID and all that other good stuff, and the servers I'm playing on up there. So yeah, come and join, and let's have some fun. But yeah, I'm ZfreeZone, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Catches.